you know the origin of this drink?
No.
So it was Henry from Henry's Bar in Paris back in the early turn of the century. After World War I, it was just the 75, or Combat 75, I believe is what it was originally called. And it was named after the rifles that they were using in World War I, the French Army. So, and then they added the French when a guy from New York brought it over and doctored it up a little bit. And that's why we got the French 75. And apparently, I don't know if you know this, there's a debate whether it should be made with gin or cognac.
Oh, well, we'll have to leave that to the elites.
So I'll go over the recipe real quick. This is McQueen and the Violet Fog gin. I had this guy Bert on my podcast. He makes this gin. It's fucking fantastic. It's real smooth. I mean, it's so smooth that take a whiff. Like you could take shots of that. Like,
it almost doesn't even smell like gin, almost.
Right?
It's like
it's got a lot of citrus to the juniper, which is great. So you're supposed to do about an ounce. I'm gonna do about an ounce and a half for you. You're a big guy. You can handle it.
Yeah, I can.
So
I was a bartender for almost 10 years, right?
No shit.
Yeah. So 2010 when things weren't going so well, for God forbid, I started working at a bar in Brooklyn called Duff's in Williamsburg. But things I never got to be like this, like a fancy bartender. I was doing, beers and shots, and then moved to LA and then working festivals. I worked Coachella 4 years in a row.
Oh.
You guys ever play Coachella?
We have not.
One day they'll hook it up, all right? Hook it up. They'll back the Brinks truck up,
Yeah.
for the events. All right? Listen,
maybe one day.
No, you guys are in that position where you could just, like Metallica, they'll just be the token metal band on some of these festivals. You guys are in that realm.
Hopefully soon. I mean, I did see AC/DC do it one time, so I think we gotta get to that legacy act part for it.
You guys, listen, I see some grays in there. Your legacy.
I am legacy. If you go by the gray hairs, I'm definitely legacy. So the other ingredients here is a half lemon squeezed in here. So, and depending on how much you like lemon and tart, you could even do a full lemon. Do you want full or half here today?
We'll do half.
All right.
Sometimes I feel like with a lot of drinks, the acidity and kind of can overwhelm it for me, and then I have some acid reflux situations.
Oh.
So I have to be careful. So if I have like what I would characterize as a poorly made like margarita, for example, sometimes it'll just be too much for me. Right. So it's a nice balance.
That's a good point right there. Now the other part is simple syrup. I don't like using a lot of simple syrup. Okay. I don't know about you. It calls for 2 dashes. I was just gonna do 1 unless you're a simple syrup guy.
Well, here's the thing. I've never made this drink. All right, I've had other people make it for me, so I don't know.
We'll just do a little bit.
Do you ever go to Starbucks and then you'll order a drink and they'll start asking you how you want it? I'm like, listen. I came to you because you're Starbucks. You know how to make this stuff. Don't ask me how to make it.
You're supposed to know what's up. Can you open up this fridge down here for me, bud?
Of course.
We're gonna grab out of here. We're gonna grab some ice.
All right.
We're gonna throw that into your mixer.
By the way, he has no scooper. He's just going with his.
I'm just going bare hands, man. I wash my hands.
Listen. I like a little salmonella with my French 75. Okay.
This is the difference. I don't have to follow the regulations at like a normal bar. I'm at my house.
I love it. So,
you're gonna add ice to that. You just got the gin, lemon juice, simple syrup. Very, very easy. Top that off for a second. You're gonna give that some shakes. Shake strongly. I had to learn how to shake. My wife had to show me how to shake that.
What were you doing? That wasn't that.
I don't know. I think I was she told me I was doing this too. No, I mean, she told me I was doing this too much, and she said you got to throw it overhead and get it a good.
Okay,
good thing, I guess.
I think it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah, you figure. So then you're gonna just go ahead and pour those into a champagne flute.
Champagne flute, as it were.
As it were. So
the reason why I actually started getting into this drink really has less to do with the gin and more to do with the champagne. I want to say like 5 years ago or so, I realized that champagne or sparkling wine, you don't have to spend $300 on a bottle. You can buy it for $10.
Some of it.
And I was like, you know what?
Corbel is really good, and it's actual champagne.
I'm gonna live fancy all the time. So then so me and my lady, we just started drinking.
Have you had Chandon?
I'm sure I have.
It's not super expensive. I wanted to get an actual champagne, not a sparkling wine for you today.
Okay.
So I got these splits, and what you do is just top the rest of your flute off.
Yeah.
Oh! That's actually gonna look good in the camera down there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because we'll put it in slow motion. It'll be nice and sexy for you.
Okay. I thought we were gonna remove that in post.
No. We leave it all.
Okay.
The only thing we take out is if there's something that you didn't like that happened here.
No, I love it. I love the raw, unfiltered version of things.
That's what we like to do
I
here.
want to be manicured.
There we go. There's your French 75.
That's it. No garnish.
No garnish. You don't need a garnish on that.
Oh.
The champagne is the garnish.
Okay. Can I try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
That's what we're doing now.
I feel like
Ooh, he went in with the nose. He went in with the nose
Should
on
I
it.
do pinky up? I do feel fancy, you know.
Yeah. It's a fancy drink.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. But you know what I say? I think I could have used that second thing as simple syrup.
All right.
You know? But that's because I'm from the hood, you know, and I have, you're.
Is simple syrup strong in the hood?
Okay, so if you ever go, you ever go to Dunkin' Donuts on the East Coast or anything?
I mean, I've been to a Dunkin' Donuts before.
So like Dunkin', unlike Starbucks where you go and you make your coffee yourself, you tell them you go cream and sugar. So if you're in the hood, you will basically get sugar milk with a little bit of coffee. So we like our sugar.
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
hood.
ahead and add a little bit more simple syrup for you on the next one.
But I like it, though.
Let's sit in front of here and continue this conversation.